Greetings, YouTube. Last Gunslinger 3759 here. Just giving a quick update or follow-up video to my review of the Umarex sa10 pistol that you can see here. If you want to know all the pros and cons, check out my other video. This is just an update. As you probably know, if you watched the other video, ultimately one of the problems of this gun is the rotary magazines that sit on the actual magazine itself. These are them right here. Okay, now it includes, I'll show you what it includes if you haven't seen the other video. It includes these magazines, okay, and these have a metal core to them. Same material, it's kind of like a, I'll show you, semi-flexible rubber. If I can get it to focus. All right, focus. All right, it is flexible, not actual rubber, but it flexes a bit. The problem, though, is that it doesn't come with 4 of these. Now, as you can see on the magazine, it holds 4 rotary magazines. The 4th one, however, is this one. And this one is made of all plastic, including the little sprockets that will use the trigger mechanism to rotate to the next round. Problem is, these are made of plastic. So if there's any type of stress, like, oh, I don't know, if you try to shoot a pellet that does not fit entirely inside the rotary clip and kind of sticks on the barrel, if you try to pull the trigger, it will slice off one of these sprockets. Now, this is the way it looks when you get it. Right? You can see all the sprockets are good. And this is what happens. You can see right here, right there, where the sprocket has slipped off or has been chopped off. And it's really silly that they even tried to make these. So, being a good consumer, I did call up Umarex and I asked them for an explanation. Please tell me why you made it in this fashion. And the official statement from Umarex was that these magazines are actually considered to be a spacer. Now, they didn't give me a definition of what they consider a spacer to be. A spacer, would have all these holes filled in. I'm not sure really why you need a spacer. It seems a little ridiculous. All right, you have 3 magazines here and nothing here, and they should have just left it at that. Why do you need a spacer? So if you try to use these, well, you're SOL, right? Because they will fail simply because they're actually not manufactured to actually be used. So it's kind of a mystery. So, of course, I said, well, I've lost 2 of the magazines already. Can you please tell me how to get another one? And initially they said, well, you have to buy a magazine. Well, after I mentioned my video, told them to review it, okay, they ended up sending me 2 of these, well, almost at no cost. They actually sent it COD. Not really sure why, but they did. So I did get these, as you can see, and now have enough magazines. Still doesn't fire all 4 magazines. It only fires 3 at full power. So, give and take, I suppose. Second thing I wanted to update is the tip of the barrel. Now, of course, this does unscrew to reveal a threaded barrel. Problem is, I asked Umarex about this as well. This, I guess, originally was, supposed to be a 14 millimeter positive or clockwise threaded for accessories. It is larger than 14. All right, I have several 14 millimeter suppressors or fake suppressors for airsoft and BB. None of them fit in any way, shape, or form. All right, these threads are just too big. So I called up Umarex. It's like, can you tell me where I can find accessories that will actually accommodate this threaded barrel, or can you give me the measurements of the threaded barrel so I can see if there's anything available? And they admitted to me that they don't know. They know that it's bigger than 14, and they have never considered or thought about creating any accessories to actually utilize it. And they don't know of any company anywhere in the world that has anything that would fit this. So it's basically useless. It's one of their selling points. Hey, it's got a threaded barrel you can put on accessories that don't exist. So if anybody out there has one of these and actually was able to find a fake suppressor that would actually accommodate this particular barrel, right, because I'm not sure how to measure it myself, please let me know and provide a link, because I'd like to buy one, even though I have more cons with this pistol than pros. I like to accessorize. I like to enjoy it. All right. Also, if you didn't read the comments on the video itself, Amazon is where I purchased this originally for $75 and change. Problem is, apparently, Amazon deems this particular item hazardous. Not really sure why. Did not come with any CO2, so it's not a violation of air shipping. It's perfectly fine for them to ship it to me. However, I can't ship it back to them. And I'm currently in negotiations to try to get my money back at the very least, because they will not allow me to ship this back. If I tried to ship it back, they would not accept it, and they would end up returning it to sender. I've had several conversations or arguments, depending on your point of view, with customer service that, of course, is, I'm sure, outsourced to some other country, in which I'm not able to do anything. So perhaps I will give you an update once I sort that out. I've done a lot of business with Amazon, been a Prime member for several years. So yeah, that's going to be ongoing. At this point, it's not the money, it's the principle. All right, you're going to give me my money back one way or the other. So we'll figure that out. So I just thought I'd want to make this update video. It's still not the worst pistol in the world. Okay, I mean it does have some positive things. Okay, it's got styling. It's got very hard blowback. All right, it's not a low quality construction. It's just got a really questionable design choice. All right, with a lot of things. So again, I would definitely suggest, if you're going to purchase one of these, purchase one of them from a retailer that actually accepts returns, right? Because if you don't like it or it underperforms to what your expectations are, you definitely want to have a route to get your money back, because there's no sense in keeping a pistol, all right, whether it's a real firearm, or whether it's a BB pistol, any purchase, I don't care what you buy, if you don't like it, okay, and there's no stipulations that tell you at time of purchase that you can't return it or can't get a refund, then you deserve to get a refund. Okay, so that's just business. All right, if you don't do that, well, then the Better Business Bureau is going to hear from them. So I just thought I'd make this update video of the ongoing saga for the SA10. Hopefully I'll have this rectified, and if it is rectified, I will post another update video telling everybody exactly how it was fixed. I don't think there's any fixing the pistol. All right, it's still going to have a weak spring for the blowback. It's still going to have only one CO2 cartridge for 24 shots before it starts petering out. It's still going to have these rotary magazines that will get lost really easily. As you can see, you pull out the magazine, you tip it over. Okay, they will fall out. All right, not all of them, but at least one of them. And oh, there goes another one. And if you are outside shooting, you better have something light colored that you're standing on. If you're standing on grass, good luck, because they will get lost, and you will have to spend $36 or more to get a replacement real steel magazine in order to get more of these, which makes no sense. So again, form your own opinion. This is just mine. Just follow along with me. If you like the video, subscribe to find out what happens next. I will be making an update video as soon as something changes. So as always, YouTube, stay smart, stay safe, and stay on target.